Alright, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you copywriting formulas. Copywriting formula that you can actually use that will help your writing to be more persuasive, compelling, and interesting to potential customers and also to your clients. It's what I'll be using, and it has been a great help. So, without wasting time, we'll dive into it. Ayodele Michael. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. So here we have the structure of copywriting. I'll be fast as possible. Structure formula of copywriting. So these are the four. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. That are the four formula I'll be using and I know some other people that have been making use of it. Have been of help to them. So number 1 we have the hook. Number 2 we have the story. Number 3 we have the pitch, and number 4 we have the CTA, which is call to action. So when we talk about hook, I believe you've heard about the word hook. For instance, now maybe it's commonly used among peers, among youth. They say, I just hook up with him or her. All right. But in this place, in this content, it's not what I meant. When I talk about hook, I'm referring to a bait. For instance, now a fisherman that is going for fishing need a hook that is going to use to catch the attention of the fish or the fishes in the rivers. So at times when they go for fishing or go out fishing, they go with their hook and they put a bait, something that will be interesting, something that will catch the attention of the fish, or something when the fish see it or sees it, they are interested. They be, their attention will be there. They will have the delight to come to that place. For instance, now someone just sets, all right. I want to use a local example. The best way to catch chicken is if you have what is it called? Is it guinea corn or corn or maize, as the case may be. When you just scatter it everywhere on the ground, when they see it, it catches their attention. They quickly run to the place and they want to eat. And before they know it, you catch them. So also is copywriting. You make use of the hook, your story, and the CTA. So when we talk about hook is the subject headline, is the subject outline, which is the heading of your writing or of your copy. The hook is the heading or the subject outline of your heading. So for your subject outline, for your copy, rather, your copy or writing to be more persuasive, compelling, and interesting, for your copy to catches the attention of the people, you need to have a good hook. A good hook. The subject outline, which is the hook, must be something interesting, must be something that when somebody sees it, he want to pause or wait to go through it. You want to check, you want to click on it and say, I want to see what is inside this place. That's what I meant. Number 2, the story. The story is you are relating your story now to your hook and to your product. Remember, the hook now, you are talking about a product. You want to catch the attention of a customer or some group of people to buy a particular product, and you are making use of a hook. The hook, which is the subject outline that will interest them, that will make them to look into it and probably they buy. So you are bringing up a story, you are cooking up a story that the story is not something passive. It should be something interesting that when they read it, they are not bored. They have the desire to continue is there. So you put in a story that is in line with your product, and we have number 3, which is the pitch. The pitch now, you are tying your product, to your story to your product. You are tying your story to your product. That is the pitch. You are tying your story now to your product. The story you are telling now, at the end of the day, you are tying it to your product. For example, many of us that grew from the village discover that maybe when we are young, our parents, when we are still very little, our parents tell us story or grammar or something like that. They tell us stories, and you discover that they are trying to, catch our attention. They are trying to illustrate some points to us for us to understand. And so it is for pitch. Your pitch now, you are trying to illustrate to the client or people, someone that is reading your writing or your copy, the essence of him or the reason why the person need to buy your product. You are showing the person the benefits of your product. You get it? So that is what I meant in this place. And we have call to action. Call to action is You are calling them to action that they need to buy it. They need to buy it. They need to see the reason why to buy it. So, for instance, now, many of us, if you are a Christian or perhaps a Muslim, you discover that in church or in crusade, at the end of the day, after the pastor or the minister has preached, he will said, if you want to give your life to Christ, can you raise up your hand? Can you stand up? Can you come out? That is call to action. The purpose of the message is to drive Christ. The purpose of their message is that at the end of the day, somebody will give his life or her life to Christ. And that's why you discover that, and because of their message, they give a persuasive heading, which is the hook. Something uh, uh, something that when the pastor uh, mentioned the topic, which is the hook now, the members, they be sort of, and they try to cook up a story in the course of their message, and also they tie everything down, the summary of everything, and at the end they give call to action. So that is how it is. I'm going to show you an example copy of a example copy of formula of how this is being illustrated. All right, take a look at this. This is just a sample copy. I don't say this is the best copy, but this is just a sample copy. All right, the title or the hook of this now, you can see it. I said how to steal from huge company. That's the hook. How to steal from huge company. Remember, people are looking for money. People are desperate about money. Now, you are not telling them, you are not teaching them how to steal in a literal way, maybe by carrying gun, weapon, no. But now you are using this to catch the attention of the people. And I said how to steal in a huge company. You know, when this pop up in somebody's phone, or when this message like this drop in somebody's mail, and he saw it, how to steal is from huge company. Of course, the person, the desire, the interest to open the message and to read it will be there, because the person want to actually know how to steal, to him or to her. So let's go. I said you are probably pretty new to copywriting, so here is a little insider secret. I said you can legally steal millions from companies all over the world without being prosecuted. Of course, this will create more curiosity to the reader, because when the reader go through it and said you can steal without being prosecuted in any country, almost all the countries of the world, of course, the person will have the desire, the passion to continue to read. That's the hook. This one now has catches the attention of the reader or of your client. All right, let's see the story. I said, let's take Shopify for example. Shopify is a huge company that provides platform for online businesses to sell their product and service, and they spend a lot of money on ad. I said they do this for obvious reasons. They want more customers, but they don't know how to use advertising, but they don't know how to use their advertising. Sorry. I said they do this for obvious reason. They want more customers, but did you know that you can use their advertising to your advantage? Do you see? It's bringing more curiosity, and that's the story. I said number one, how do you do that? Analyze their ads. Number two, which is step two, figure out what is working for them. Step three, use their best ad to improve your copywriting skills. All right. I said this can be applied to almost all the companies in the world that runs ad at scale. You can actually steal millions in research, testing, and campaign to improve your skills, your own skills. Website like swipe.co allows you to see which companies making campaign, and allow you to break down a copy of them. So like a site like swipe.co, you find a lot of companies that have advertised their products, and you see those copywriting copy sample that you can even make use of, and use it to improve your own copywriting skill. And some of these sample copy on swipe.co, you can even resell them because they are successful copy. And what I mean by successful copy, they are copy that have been paid for by huge companies, to advertise their product, to sell their product, and you can also use it. You can sell it. You can copy it and sell it, and through the platform of swipe.co. That's the story. So let's see the pitch. I said you can also do this with me. You can get my 3 most effective cold emails for an absolute steep price of $20 right now. I said this email have personally made me thousands of dollars, and it took hundreds of hours to perfect them. All right. So that's the pitch. I said I got a special discount code for you as you use my email killer. It is a big day. $12 off. All right, that's the pitch. And look at the call to action. I said, and you can get them here. So do you see the link? The link now, at the end of your product, at the end of your writing, there should be a link that people will be able to access. There should be a place that people will be able to click on or to access that product, that thing you are writing about. Or even in the course of you telling your story, you can put in the link to get the product or whatsoever you're advertising or you are writing upon. You say access now. learn more now, you can put those links in the middle of your story and your pitch, and at the end, you still need to put it at the end of your call to action pitch. You still need to put the link, which is the call to action. All right, let me highlight it from here. This is the hook. This I just underline highlighted now. This is the hook. How to steal from which company is the hook, but the little right up there is still part of it. That is the hook. Here's the story. Here is the story. Here comes the story. So this is the story. This is the story, which is number 2. Remember, I said formula for copywriting. We have the hook, the story, the pitch, and the call to action. And we have the pitch. Here's the pitch. All right. Here's the pitch. All right. This is the pitch, and I have the call to action, and this last line is the call to action. So this is the call to action, which is the CTA. So if you go through this very carefully, you discover that it's very brief. Copywriting is not something that should be too bulky. It's not something that will be bored. It should be something that is very clear and compelling. Yes, you don't. The copywriting does not require much notes, much writing. No, 2 pages, at most 3 pages is okay. 2 to 3 pages is okay in copywriting. The purpose is it needs to be compelling, clear, and precise. It calls people to action. The people should find interest in it at the end of the day. So I enjoy to go through it very well and look at it. Look at the hook, which is the subject outline, the story, the pitch. You discover that the goal line, they go all together. So for you to have a compelling, remember the first thing is your hook. Very important. You may have a good story, you may have a good pitch, you may have a good call to action, but if you don't have a good hook, a compelling hook, interesting one, people may not buy your product or people may not read your copy. And at the end of the day, if you have a good hook, a good subject outline, and you don't have call to action where people can take action, where people can buy the product, it means the copy is a waste. Because after them going through it and they see the reason why to buy, but there's nowhere to proceed from, there's nowhere to click to access the product, it means it is a wasted one. So I enjoy to go through it. Please like, share. If you have any question, drop in the comment section. I will reply your question. Thank you for watching this video.